Yes, the
chapter.
The chapter O people.
The chapter O people. But what are they doing? Are they embarking on media tour? What are they doing?
No. You know, we have a game on Monday.
But today is a Thursday.
Yes.
Wow.
If we don't do it early, we don't get the numbers. You have to start early and then make sure that it syncs very well.
Wow.
If not, the victory of the Black Stars yesterday
overshadow.
And then Monday, on Sunday, we overshadow whatever that we have to do.
Charlie, interesting. So you guys don't even care about the Black Stars. Now it's has a vote.
Not that we don't care. The Black Stars have achieved. Yes, the Black Stars job is done.
You think so?
It is done. The phobia job must also be done.
Wow.
Yes, and once the chapter O, ever powerful chapter O, at least even if it's 1 minute,
you have to buy.
Yes, I'll give my time to them so that the world will be able to.
You know, this is your home. You know, this is your home.
Yes.
This is the home to Dekni Sayankra. He's also my boss. Good morning to you. He's right behind you.
Yes.
But what happened? I want us to talk about Black Stars and your goalkeeper, who is really making you proud.
Yes.
Because I believe when he goes to the World Cup, you know that new.
He's making Ghana proud.
He's really making Ghana proud.
There's nobody better than him.
Hey, Kwame.
Who is better than him? I am saying that nobody's better than him. If you know somebody's better than him, mention.
But there's also been this narrative that Accra Hearts of Oak has this tendency to produce the best goalkeepers for the national team. How true is it?
Yes, and that is why we are seeing this. So it is not a surprise at all. Anna.
I'm not surprised. But someone also argues that born so how true is it? Yes, but I say born call so. Relax, please don't attack me. I beg you. Don't attack me.
You brought it. We have to respond to you.
You see, through the corridors. You see, I heard it through the corridors. It's not like I'm saying it. I'm hearing some guys. Roma, come.
John, you has 7 goals, 7 assists. Would you say that goalkeepers has been scoring? They are
say he shoots at them, but this one they don't shoot at Benjamin. They say when they see Benjamin aside, then they'll shoot somewhere else. I don't understand.
I heard something on our party yesterday, and I put it up on my social. See, the Black Stars department, the goalkeeping department has always been available for everybody.
Okay.
Those that have come in before Asari hasn't given us the reason to say, oh, they are the best.
So
Wallacott came. Wasn't it?
I know now. That was a corner Subebri.
I know my boss corner. But now
go post Bubo.
Yes. They say original boss scored this too much.
Manaf
boss scored this too much.
Frederick Asari
boss Bibri.
Like I said, I don't even
know. I don't even know where.
Now goalkeeper where do
I don't know where Richard.
But that's on the flip side. But he's really been great. And whenever he comes to come, you know, whenever you
powers and principality,
what is really, you know. What has really changed about him since he began? Because now this was his 5th cap for the Black Stars, and in all he's cut about 3 or 4 clean sheets, which is quite impressive. But what has really changed about him?
I think that Asari is one individual that's offered the training very serious.
Very serious.
He's a very hardworking guy, very dedicated to the duty. He's not, let me say, onya basa basa. When you sit with him one-on-one, you are able to tell that this is somebody that knows exactly what he wants to achieve in his career. He's really fighting for it and ensuring that whatever that has been handed over to him, he has to protect it. And he does it in Hearts of Oak, and he does it with the Black Stars. So for me, when I see him performing for the national team, I'm not the least surprised at all. Wow. He will get better. Yes, I'm telling you. Yes.
He will get with goalkeepers. That has always been the thing.
He will continue to get better. You see, the way he speaks to, he commands his defense line. When he's off the pitch, you can sit with Asari 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, 1 hour, speechless. He's very quiet. He doesn't have. No. Unless we be saying, so this and this and this, or you are no.
Is he a shy type?
Not actually a shy type, but it's like every time he's of himself, the concentration is every time beyond the concentration you're high on whatever that he has to do.
Wow.
Your game, and you will game Monday. Or your training when he goes back to his room, he sleeps a lot, then the concentration is how would I be able to protect the goal line on Monday, on Monday.
Wow.
So for him, it doesn't take much for you to motivate him that, look, this is what we have to do. Immediately you start talking to him, he will tell you that, oh, don't worry. Nyaka is a good health.
On Monday, is there a possibility he keeps the post for the Black Stars on Sunday? Then on Monday he'll be with you guys, because the other day we were arguing in the studio. Say then Ochi Sunday, not Monday Ochi. Is it possible?
It's possible. This is football. It's possible.
Oh,
it's possible.
But you need to give him rest.
No, wait, it's possible. But the decision is.
It shouldn't happen.
No.
But Robert, you don't call that shot. Relax.
You don't decide that one.
Yeah, you don't decide.
I'm just my opinion. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you don't decide.
I don't make a decision.
Okay.
But let me tell you something.
Felix, the possibility doesn't mean that's
okay.
It's a decision for the coach to make.
Professionally, I've seen a goalkeeper kept post in two.
You know, see Onana when Onana was being flown to Cameroon after.
No, but it wasn't the following day.
It was just 2 days apart.
Two days apart is even good, but you can't be in post.
But what's wrong with
very competitive
what's the
game?
difference between 48 and 24?
Let me tell you something. See. Hearts of Folk.
Yeah.
Benjamin Asari belongs to Hearts of Folk, but Hearts of Folk have to know that now it's a national property.
So we shouldn't.
But they own it. No. I'll get back to you. I'm not saying you shouldn't finish.
Morning, afternoon,
All right. Remember,
so see from the angle you're coming from.
Okay, wait.
From the angle you're coming from, we should protect him for the Black Stars.
But Roman, I'll bring you in. But
it will make sense if maybe the Black Stars game is in Morocco.
I'm coming. Yeah.
House of game is in Accra.
I'm coming. So I believe Masoud Didi Dramani, the goalkeeper trainer, and the technical team will make a decision on that. But it's still possible. We all know that he's now the number one. It looks like it's all but confirmed that he's our number one. But you know, what sort of exposure has he brought to Accra Hearts of Oak? I know Hearts of Oak is big, but then with what he's doing now, he's still taking Hearts of Oak further and further up there. What sort of exposure has he brought to Hearts of Oak?
You know, the Hearts of Oak brand itself is a big brand already.
Massive. Yeah.
When Asari is in the post for the Black Stars, let's say we are at the World Cup. Anytime the commentators or whoever it is that they want to mention the statistics of Asari, you can never leave out Hearts of Oak. Exactly. Adds up to the brand as well. And for him, it serves as extra motivation to his teammates. He tells them every time, if he can do it whilst playing for Hearts of Oak, it means that when you're also given the opportunity, you can also do it. It shouldn't be that I have done it so that it means that the door is closed for any other person. Somebody can also do it. Even if it is another goalkeeper from Hearts of Oak that is doing it ahead of him, he's okay for it. So for the brand, we are happy with whatever that Asari is bringing to the brand image of Hearts of Oak. But we shouldn't also forget that the brand Hearts of Oak has added a lot to him as well. And we'll continue to enjoy each other's brand.
Has it been the best signing you've had as a team has made in the last 15 years? Would you say, because we saw how you struggled one season, you were almost relegated, then he comes in, you're in the top four. Now it looks like you've stabilized your defense and now you are really pushing for more. Would you say he's the best signing the club has made in the last 15 years?
If you're talking in terms of goalkeeping.
No,
you mean for the entirety of it all?
Yes, because
we'll say he's one of the very best. He's one of the very best. You understand? Because the level he's taking his image to, the level he's taking Hearts of Oak to, we appreciate it very well. But we shouldn't also forget that other players for the past 15 years have also contributed positively well. So we can't also rule them out. But most certainly, Asari stands out as one of the very best signings in the last 15 years.
Wow. All right, so it's the Thursday edition of the Max Sports Park, live on Max TV, also live on Max 89.7. Yes, also Facebook, so you can join us on Facebook. I'll be reading the Facebook messages because this conversation is pretty interesting. I'm here with the PRO of Accra Hearts of Oak, Kwame Opare Addo is his name. Such, a great guy. And we are discussing Hearts of Oak. Hearts of Oak got action on Monday evening.
Yes.
It's a 4 p.m. kickoff game.
Monday 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Okay, so Monday evening we're playing against Bando Heart of Lions. We'll be discussing that game. But for now, our focus is on Benjamin Asari, the goalkeeper who keeps making waves and he keeps, making an argument, a strong case for the inclusion of local-based players in the Black. Now, aside that money FIFA has promised, Daniel Efriye gave you tons of money during the 2022 World Cup. I believe you were happy. You were at home and you were just smiling because the money was coming in on a daily basis. Now, there's Benjamin Asari, which is likely the Hearts of Oak would have another player at the next World Cup. That's provided Ghana is able to qualify to the World Cup. But would you say you are also making a case, you're an advocate for that young local based players in World Cup, even if they are not really needed, in quotes, like Asari is needed by the Black Stars?
Well, personally, I think that if you are not needed, you are not needed.
If you are not needed,
you are not needed. You are not needed. If you are not good, you don't have any business to be there.
So it shouldn't be like we shouldn't really be overly emotional and say, okay, we need some players over there because the local game needs a representation.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Football, it's about who will be able to do it at what time. That is what the best of football should be at all times. Because if you think that definitely there should be a quota for local players to be in there, what if there are other players elsewhere that can perform better than that local player? It shouldn't be just because we say local players should be there, then it means that local players should be invited. If you are invited, given the opportunity, you should be able to prove to every single individual watching that indeed you are a good player.
Exactly.
You are a good goalkeeper.
Exactly.
And you deserve to be invited again. You understand? It shouldn't be, when Asari was invited, a lot of people said Asari should be in the post. Some people said no, he shouldn't be there. He's not experienced enough and all of that. When they gave him the opportunity, what happened? He was able to grab it. He's made a good case for himself and made a good case for the local players.
Exactly.
So it is up to the local players to also continue to make good case for themselves so that when you are invited, you are able to go through. You shouldn't just be local players.
So you wouldn't be surprised if he's just the only local player who makes it in the squad for the World Cup?
No.
You wouldn't be surprised?
No, I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised.
But locally, have you seen any players that you think are good enough? Yeah, you're a Heart of Oak PRO, but perhaps you might also, because it's an argument that has gone on all these years about having a local representation at the Black Stars for major tournaments. Now, for you, would you say, yeah, there are good enough players on the local scene that could also make it?
Yes, I think that, unfortunately, the thing is that because this is the last game that the Black Stars will play, there wouldn't be that much competitive games for us to try other local players to say, okay, when we take you to the World Cup, you'll be able to perform.
Sure.
The World Cup stage is not a place for trials. No.
Okay.
We should be able, if we want to take local players in there, then it means that all the trial matches that we play between Sunday and then when the World Cup comes out, they should be the ones that dominate. Then we'll be able to give them that amount of confidence because the platform is different from other platforms. If you go out there and you put players on that platform, immediately you might not get the best out of them. And if you don't get the best out of them, that might not be good for their career because it might affect them psychologically.
That's true.
So we need to prepare them well. Make sure that when you get to the platform, you'll be able to perform. But it will not come in.
Wow. Kwame Opare Addo is our special guest for today. Now, what happened? I heard Namosebukoye elections. Then all of a sudden, Obi the injunction. Ebeto Buwe so elections. So what happened? What happened?
I knew NCC4.
NCC4.
The national chapters.
Yes. Okay. So but why that injunction? Was it called for?
I can't say it was called for or not called for because that is somebody's thinking and he wanting to go through the legal procedure.
Okay.
You see, you cannot stop somebody from assessing that.
Okay.
So that is that individual's thinking.
Okay.
We've met a couple of times on that issue. The first one, Dr. Nyahu Tamaklo himself led it just to make sure that there's peace. We met again and we spoke about it. The last time we met the lawyer again, we spoke about it. I'm hearing that the guy has other positive thing that is coming out. So let's wait and see what he brings out.
Wait, so have you buried a hatchet? Is it that now there's been a green light given to the elections, the NCC elections, or it's still hanging and it's not been decided if it's coming off or not?
Well, we have to officially be informed. You understand? Possibly you can give me an information, but if it is coming from, then I know that is a direct official information.
So you, as of now, you've not received that?
I've not received direct information from the lawyers, but I have received such information from the the executives of the NCC.
Okay.
Yes.
So have they rescheduled the NCC elections, or as I speak, is indefinite?
When I spoke to him on Monday, what he discussed with me is that they are looking for a venue. You know, it's not been easy for them to find a venue to hold the elections. wherever that they decided to do with the civil service auditorium is also been booked for several weeks. So they are also looking for other alternatives. So I'm sure once they get a good venue to host it, they will come up with the date.
So all that is left for them is a venue now.
So and when the issue is taken out of court.
So the issue still is in court. That's what I want you to confirm. That the injunction that was placed on the NCC elections a couple of weeks ago has still not been settled. Officially. I am saying officially because I've had information that they have mentioned to the lawyers that they want to take it out of court. But until the lawyer himself writes to the NCC or writes to the club that, okay, this is what my client says we should do, then we can deal with it as an official information. I'm sure you have deep-rooted knowledge on this particular issue. I'll be talking to Derek Nisanka in a bit because he's also vying for a position on the NCC.
Yes.
But did you come to realize, or are you in the know the reason why that injunction was placed in the first place?
From what I read, a couple of things that the individual says he's not happy about.
Within the club?
No, within the NCC, there are bylaws.
Okay.
He's picked some clauses from the bylaws saying that they conflict with what the modalities are.
Okay.
So he's not happy with it. So he's gone seeking for explanation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But was it right? Is it true that some of these things are conflicting? Is it true?
It can only be decided whether it's right or not per their constitution.
And per the, you're very much. You're very much. Let me bring it.
That's why they are
no. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It would make sense. It's all about how justifiable his actions are.
On one breath, when you read part of their constitution or their bylaws, you don't find certain things in there.
Okay.
Another also that you read, you find them.
So
there.
how come? How come?
See, then the third
so
one.
So the inconsistencies actually stems from the NCC and not
the part of the bylaws. You understand? Some you find it there. What he's raising is in there, but the document has not been signed.
Charlie,
it is not a legal document.
Okay.
Some you also find it
and it's there.
You understand? And aspect two, it is also not there.
Yeah. So, Mr. Degni Sayanka, good morning.
Good morning.
Pachapum say, Biaboko. Me too. We are athlete, but. Yeah, that's why we also need Clyde because I'm sure Hearts of Oak fans out there. I know most Hearts of Oak fans out there would really need them.
I'll go with him.
No, but I only ask questions. I only ask legal.
We are responding to it.
Yeah, but which you are vying for a position on the NCC. What are you vying for?
Okay, so I'm going for the PR. I'm alone in that bracket.
So you're unopposed?
You don't see me campaigning so much here.
You're unopposed?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm waiting for the one who...
Maybe I might try to join.
My brother, Albert Lutrot, he is the RCC PR for Greater Accra, and he's doing so well.
He's doing so well. Okay.
I'll leave my seat for him.
You leave?
Okay. But we have the almighty PRO, the Uganda.
I beg you. I'll be servant. I beg you.
GP everywhere. Proper PRO. He can massage one. Hey, will you win the league? When you ask him,
Felix Roma. I'm not saying a name for you. If you sit here, how will you be able to pick a call? How would you be picking a call?
Okay. When you ask him, well, how someone win the league? Oh, Charlie, that Kwame Opare Addo is diplomatic. Charlie, he can. All right, so it's getting more interesting here in the studios of Max 89.7. We are live on Max TV. We are also live on Facebook. My name is Josiah Okoko. It's now time to head for our last commercial break. When we are back, we do a bet of Accra Hearts of Oak. They'll be taking on Pando Heart of Lions because they do not want that, that fire in that game, the shine of that game to be taken away by the Black Stars. So they are here speaking to us. We'll also take a deeper look at that 5-0 win for the Black Stars against Central African Republic yesterday. And the question we are asking, Coach Otuado, Yampamono, and I said, on some are saying, oh, we are qualifiers, Kekeo, and yet the main World Cup, one of the people happens to be right seated in front of me, looking at me in the eye. Felix Romack says, we should sack Coach Otuado. Perhaps Masoud Didi Dramani can do the job better than Coach Otuado. That's just on the flip side. We head for our final commercial break where we are back, a bit of Hearts of Folk and then more of the Black Stars.
Ebusian for open marble stones papa. Edi ama ofie. Wajumem. And our project biaoye. And for any chebe bia. Eriko's marble stone. Ya watakwa F1ta. Na sa uberikwa. And your stones in kwani tone. Ya deliver class, durability, and a style. A free supplying to professional lane. And a fimpo installation of marble stone. Ghana ha. Ya new bia emomushem. Afese so open a bulk delivery. Ya serve wa Ghana fananyinara. And a fimpo. Amaye ben Ghana. And intibra. Na uniye emedi juma. Ya clean professional packaging. Marbles no subeba na el perfect condition. And inti ubenya die papa. Ade na okode obia eko pebi. Fraying and it was 054 601 4001 and I say 054 833 2849. Eriko's Marble Stone, strong, stylish, and beautifully laid just for you. Remember, terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to Max Buy.
Hey Jerry, this is your phone. Who've you ever paid for cramp pill? What is this?
Babe, relax. Today is the day I turn water into wine. We're in the promised land. Max Buy is here to save us, okay?
You're welcome to Max Buy, Ghana's #1 electronic retail store. How may I help you?
You know, my queen deserves the best. Show me your top gadget here.
At Max Buy, we've got it all. Mobile phones, smart TVs, air conditioners, kettles, microwaves, blenders, and more.
Babe, imagine our anniversary selfies with this Techno Camon 30S. Everybody would think that we are Ghana's Jay-Z and Beyonce. Power couple, papa.
Call us on 054 401 9552.
With over 40 shops nationwide, flexible payment plan, online shopping, and home delivery.
Welcome to Max Buy.
Hey Jerry, this is your phone. Who've you ever paid for cramp pill? What is this?
Babe, relax. Today is the day I turn water into wine. We're in the promised land. Max Buy is here to save us, okay?
You're welcome to Max Buy, Ghana's #1 electronic retail store. How may I help you?
You know, my queen deserves the best. Show me your top gadget here.
At Max Buy, we've got it all. Mobile phones, smart TVs, air conditioners, kettles, microwaves, blenders, and more.
Babe, imagine our anniversary selfies with this Techno Camon 30S. Everybody would think that we are Ghana's Jay-Z and Beyonce. Power couple, papa.
With over 40 shops nationwide.
Call us on 054 401 9552.
Flexible payment plan, online shopping, and home delivery.
All right, so welcome back from that break. It's 2 minutes past the hour 11. Here is a Thursday edition of the Mass Sports Park, and it's just so interesting and exhilarating here in the studios of Max 89.7. I have with me here our big interview for today is with Hearts of Oak. It's not just one person, though. It's an entire team that came all the way to visit us, and we are talking to the PRO of Accra Hearts of Oak, Kwame Opare Addo. We've spoken a bit about Benjamin Asari, and then also Accra Hearts of Oak. Well, we'll be talking about that game coming up on Monday at the Accra Sports Stadium, where Hearts of Oak will be taking on Bando Heart of Lions. And you know, in that fixture, the whole country comes to a standstill because it's one of the best fixtures you find on the calendar. And Timami Mo Bibi Akwaba and Fambra, the Max Sports Park Nisubium. Max Buy, Boy, my Sports Park, no air, bro. Yes, as I said, here is buy 2 for less. All you have to do is to save money when you walk into any Max Buy shop, because we give you 2 and you pay less and save a significant amount of money. You can get a TCL washing machine and kettle for only 5,530 cedis and save a cool 300 Ghana cedis. Get your FedEx smart TV and a smartwatch at 3,000 Ghana cedis. You save some money as well, and then you grab your Techno Camon 40 Pro and a smartwatch for only 3,170 cedis and save 250 cedis instantly. Visit any Max Buy showroom nationwide or shop online at www.maxbuy.com.gh. Call us on 0544019552. Ask for the bundle promo and enjoy more for less. Max Buy, quality you trust, prices you love. Polytank to say, you look no further away from Polytank. Being it the Sumo, there's Hippo, there's Rambo, there's Super Sumo, Nina a durable and helps you store water under hygienic conditions. Polytank original, always the best. Papano Ankasa. And then also there's Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste. So Simple Pro will say maybe about some toko da simo the brush too when moja to then you need to get yourself the Pepsodent Cavity Fighter toothpaste to help build a very strong teeth. Keep a 4-in-1 Gary Soakins mix. I say Gary Soakins and also Aye Easy. Ericos Marble say enye abuon kwano muto, but then they sell stones of high quality, durable, stylish, and long lasting. All you have to do is to reach out to them. Omo Takwa F1 0546014001 or 0548332849 is the number. Twisco Energy Food Drink from Promasidor. And also what to say vitamin B, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. And at just 2 cedis, you can treat yourself and your little ones to a rich, delightful, chocolatey taste of Twisco Energy Food Drink. We've got a 20-gram sachet, the 400-gram sachet, as well as the 400-gram tin. Twisco, power your dream. And then also Onga, Ilele, Mama's helping hand. More Boyama, Yedi, and the sports park. No, but we are not forgetting those watching on Facebook. I'll be doing a bit of the message, but I have a message here for our special guest, Kwame Opare Addo. This one says, good morning, Joe. Please ask Opare that do Hearts have kids sponsor deal? Because the last time I heard, you see, we are telling now, pair red, yellow, green, now. Okay, Kaboma, out to be pumped. Has Jesse. I don't know how true that is. And in recent times, there's been issues about, kid sponsorship and all that as far as the GPL teams concerned. But Opare Addo is right here with me. Let me ask you, Opare, there's a question we asked from a Heart of Oak fan. Yebisa say, more kid sponsor now. That me patch one kid sponsor.
K Sports.
K Sports.
Yeah, K Sports.
The immediate past one area.
Last season, Bina. Yeah.
Bina.
Yes.
But Simon and the sponsorship deal.
Yes, so we are with K Sports now.
So you are with K Sports.
Yes, so our new jerseys from the Royal Oaks, the Mano, Oaks FC, Auroras, and the senior team, is provided by K Sports.
K Sports.
Yes.
But Mudir for how many years?
For now, it's 1 year.
Just a 1 year deal?
Yes, for now, it's 1 year.
Okay.
So we are looking at how positive it will go for both parties, so that we'll be able to.
Okay. In the past, you've had Umbro.
Yes.
What happened?
Well, Umbro was for 3 years.
For 3 years.
Yes, and it ended.
But you always believe, say, with your colors, having a wide range of colors to choose from. Sometimes, no, winning artistics are. Do you sometimes believe? Because I've seen people question, yes, the red is colorful, the yellow is colorful, the blue is
No. I think that if you have a professional put it together very well, you are able to make some beautiful colors out of it. Look at what Derek is wearing.
That was from Umbro, right? That's from Umbro.
So
that's what I'm asking. So if you compare that one to the Bina or the one you have the K Sports.
So if you see K Sports also puts that together, then you are also able to tell that these are the designs as well.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. People have questioned the artistic nature, the artistics of more designs.
Well, coming from which background?
That's my job. So I do my background research, and then I ask you the questions.
If I get more meaning to what they want, then I also be able to.
Because there's a standard. That's what we are talking about, Umbro, and we are also talking about the other.
All of our jerseys have meaning. You understand? It is not just something that it is.
But do you also take the pain to explain it whenever you unveil a new jersey to the fans? Say, okay, this is the significance of this. You do.
Yes.
In the last season, this is why.
Yes.
You've done it.
Yes.
Okay. So what's the meaning of the yellow in the kit?
It is not just about the meaning of the yellow.
No, I want to know that.
No. It is not about the meaning of the colors.
Okay. What about the meaning of what? The designs?
Yes. What goes into it?
Okay.
Yes. You got it.
You can't work us out.
You can respond to your question.
Okay, so let's go on. Let me do. I think some Hearts of Folk fans are really interested in what is happening. Okay, there are a couple of questions here. Let's say, good morning to you, Brad Joe. Let's not be in a haste. Dasari is safe in the post for Ghana. But I tell you, he has not faced a real test yet. Let's wait for him to meet the Europeans and Asians and others. Then we can make the final decision or assessment. But that doesn't mean he's not good. We day his back in prayers. Simparo, inside Simparo's barbering and Photoshop. Tema Cambodia. See, it's so confusing. He's not been tested. He's good. He's not good.
We should continue praying. Those keepers who were in the post when we lost our opportunity to go to the African Cup, they were good goalkeepers.
The first responsibility of a goalkeeper is to make saves and keep clean.
So if the ball doesn't come, he sleeps.
It doesn't. What are you going to blame him? Even Pep Guardiola, who says he wants a ball-playing goalkeeper, has gone in for Donnarumma. Because he knows very well that goalkeeper there, you want to say who keep clean sheet.
Okay.
Whether the ball comes to you or not.
Let me do more messages here before I return back. Then we do some Black Stars. We'll say good morning, Mr. Joe. Please ask Mr. Opare these questions for Ghanaians. I say why Kotoko game yesterday was not live on TV. Does that mean the clubs has right to telecast their matches which will not be live? Okay. There is fixing match day 5 where it has Kotoko. Didn't the GFA know that the Black Stars game against Morocco will come? Okay, so these are questions I'm bizarre. Yesterday, Kotoko's game was not on TV. But with a new TV deal, I'm not catching with the number of games on Meyamamo, with team, the minimum number of games for a season. Or that wasn't included?
No, it is a matter of if it gets to that week and your games will be shown live, it will be communicated to you. So if, for example, you have to play 30 matches, now say along the line, 30 matches, now they feel that they have to telecast 15 out of it, 20 out of it, then that is exactly what they are going to do. So that also comes to the argument that if you telecast 20 of my games and you give me 1 million cedis, if you telecast all the 30 of my games and you give me 1 million cedis, then it means that we also have to look at it very well going forward. It's a fair thing.
Okay, so that's one of the questions to you as well. But Derek, you are still vying for a position. What has been the role of the NTC as far as Hearts progress in the last years? Because I've been hearing there's fragments within the NTC. There's no unity. There's a lot. We hear a lot. Those of us outside, we do football, so we hear a lot. But what has been the truth about that and the NCC's role in Hearts progress?
You're asking me questions as if I'm already in the NCC.
So you are closer to...
No, sure.
Yeah.
But I believe that in every institution there will be 1 or 2 issues. So it's normal when there are issues. But I think that holistically, the NCC has done well in supporting the team. The NCC is the 12th man of every game, and we've been there. We are here with Chapter O, and they've been doing their stuff. And we have other chapters, I think 32, and other chapters who get to the stadium, cheer the players from the blast of the whistle from first minute to 90 plus minutes, and it's been good. I mean, there's been challenges. That is why we are here. I think that some of these challenges are they are not far-fetched. We look at them, and then those of us coming on board will take it, and then and it's normally normal NCC or RCC games you won't see as only Opare will be here and talk and leave, but we are. I think over 15, it tells you how serious and how vibrant the kind of change, the flow that is coming. And I believe that our guys out there must all embrace. Let me go Gan, Kolewakum, Kolegono, Mamplobi, Dansoman, Latebia Koshin, Abosu Kain. We everybody must come on board. This is the time. I always say that if you say you are a supporter, you don't wait for the club you don't wait for Asari to be in the Blasters post to say I'm going to watch football. Come and watch Asari. Yesterday he did, 1 or 2 things. The people were complaining. But if you come and watch us games, you will know that Asari is the ball playing keeper. He gets the ball, he wants to do what he likes. He wants to bring the tensions down and all that. So come and watch the new Accra of Folk. There is something nice brewing in Accra of Folk. Come and watch Ali Mohammed. Come and watch the RCBs, come and watch the Husseins, the Parkus, the Dukus. Come and watch them. Come and watch them. And for me, that is my invitation. That's why we are here. We are telling let's come and enjoy the game on Monday. Monday, right time, 4 p.m. We want to play with bosses, companies to allow their phobia fans to come and join us at the Accra Sports Stadium where we will show you some delights. And we are playing one of the best. Some time back, it's only an Accra of Folk, look at them. We say Out of Lions is in Pando, but then they are more or less an Accra team. And any game between these two sides, you watch beautiful games, beautiful goals. nice players. You know, they have Aban, they have some, they have
Ishmael
Addo. They have yes, they have some also good players.
Kojo
Junior is causing all the problems. You know, it's kind of pressure again. On Monday, and if you want a place to relax and enjoy some good music and some good football, come to the Accra Sports Stadium.
Okay, before I take leave of you, you are vying for a position on the NCC. That's the National Chapters Council. Now, what would you tell anyone who would want to vote? Because you are going on the polls now, and I believe you have your own, aspirations and objectives. If you are voted into power, what will you tell the Heart of Folk delegate?
Well, you know me more. You know me. I always want to be at the back and work, but I think that it's time we bring our experience from finance, from corporate and all that to football. And I want to even encourage people who are us and us true and they are hiding somewhere to come on board. There's a new wind blowing, and for the NCC, I think that we must take the work and not to, it must not be just a title. I'm NCC this, I'm NCC. That's why I like what Albert is doing, the PR for the Greater Accra regional at RCC. I think that is always on there, and that is what I want to see everybody. So if you have picked a form and you want to vie for a position, you know that. For me, I will be giving my colleagues the kind of pressure. We must work and work well. I believe that with the number we have, if you are able to coordinate with the support of the management and the board, we have, I always say we are one of the best setup when it comes to football. We have good quality management. When we, the supporters, will not only complain on social media and all that, but we bring our ideas, we come together and we move the club. I think that will be better than we are today because the prospects, big. So NCC, everybody who is coming, and make sure that it's time to work and work and work.
Okay, Mr. Opare Addo,
yes,
your final words. Heart of Oak taking on Kpando Heart of Lions. Yes, Black Stars will be playing. So it could be double enjoyment if you're a Black Stars fan and then also a Heart of Oak fan, maybe on Monday. That's provided if you're able to win against the Kpando Heart of Lions. But what are you telling your fans?
It will not be an easy game. We all know what Heart of Lions have done right from the beginning of this season. They are doing good. They are playing some good football. We are also in there not to just adapt to the numbers, but to make sure that we are very much competitive in every game that we play. The guys are training. Coach is taking them through exactly what we all want to see on Monday. So we expect that once we expect the players to do their part on Monday afternoon, we also expect that we, as supporters, we must also respond. It's a Monday though, but we still expect that we'll find some time and respond positively and be at the stadium on Monday afternoon for the 4 p.m. game.
Interesting. Thanks so much, Mr. Kwame Opare Addo, the PR for Accra, and then also Ni Sai Ankra, my very boss. I remember the days at OMT when he used to come.
Man so far before.
But it's not time to do some.
Ghana.
Retreat.
a draw away. Some are even saying at this point, Charlie, a qualifier. Others are also saying we just need to stay cautious and keep our head down for that game against Comoros, because the only way we can miss out on the World Cup is if we should lose by anything more than a 5-goal margin, and then Madagascar should also win by anything more than a 5-goal margin. Madagascar will be traveling to Bamako, and the Black Stars will also be hosting Comoros here. But yesterday at the Stade Dihonnet de Meknes, that was where the Black Stars of Ghana, led by Coach Otuado, they managed to put 5 past Central African Republic. Salisu scored, Jiku scored, Thomas Partey scored, Jordan Ayew scored and provided 2 assists in that game. And then also Kamaldeen Sulemana came off the bench to score. So now we return to Morocco. We'll be listening to what the players had to say. We'll listen to the captain of the side, Jordan Ayew. He also spoke after the game. We also listened to Salisu Mohammed. And then also we'll listen to Kamaldeen Sulemana. When we are back, we'll be, taking a deeper look into that game. We assess our chances against Morocco. But then it's still a good job done. So let's listen to the Black Stars players. We start off with Jordan Ayew after that 5-0 win over Central African Republic yesterday.
Obviously, there's pressure. There's a lot going through my mind. The words I'm going to use to talk to the boys, and all those things. But obviously, I'm a very calm person as well. So this type of moments, I use it to reflect on everything and what I can use to trigger the boys to give them that energy, that extra push, that help to be committed to the cause. So I'm happy we've done it. This is exactly what I wanted. To be fair, I didn't expect 5 goals, but I just wanted us to win. But we thank God. I'm happy with the boys. I want to thank them for their commitment, their support since day one. That I've been appointed the captain. They've always been behind me. They've always been supporting me, and there've not been any issue or anything like that. They've really been good to me and being on the same direction. And obviously, like I always say, there's no limit as a captain, and we are 23 captains, so we are here to help ourselves and make sure that everyone is at his best and to perform.
Jordan Ayew is the captain for the Ghana Black Stars. Yesterday, he led his side by assisting twice, scoring once. He scored a spectacular half volley in that 5-0 win over Central African Republic. I mean, we can say they say the Black Stars of Ghana on Sunday see a draw crowd, but I don't think Ghanaians will be content with the draw. They would want a win in that game. So here comes Salisu Mohammed, also a defender, Oshego, Edema, the Black Stars of Ghana. And then somebody too after say Black Stars, it's actually Central African Republic. Ashom, Yente Salisu.
I think it's a big lesson for us. Even today, when we were leading 1-0. When we go to the first half, we all told the boys, listen, this is what happened against Niger, so we should not let this happen again. So we always take this as a lesson, And I think everyone has learned a lot from not qualifying for the AFCON. And then, I think we have it in our mind that if we don't play very good in the second half, they're gonna equalize, For me, I try to do my best. I try to, help the team. I try to bring the effort, and I try to also talk with the young ones. When I'm on the pitch, I try to give everything because, if you are here for sure, we know the reason why we are here. We are here to win, so we have to put everything, Yeah.
So that's what he say. He tries to advise the young guys, try to, coordinate the defense, and then also play his heart out. So that's Abdul Salisu, Mohamed Salisu, who scored yesterday with his words after the game. We also listened to Kamaldeen Sulemana. He came off the bench together with Joseph Pinto, and they both combined for the 5th goal. Let's listen to Joseph Pinto. Kamaldeen Sulemana. Let's listen to Kamaldeen Sulemana. All right, so those 3 players, Abdul Fattah Isaaku, Mo Kudus, and then also Kamaldeen Sulemana, there with some interviews after the game. So now let's take a look at the table before my pundit, Ebibim. Now almost so Omodi Abba. So do you know Ghana has scored the most goals in the World Cup qualifiers this time? No, not in our group. Throughout. So yeah. So that's how it looks like. 22 points for Ghana after 9 games. Madagascar with 19. So now Mali are out. They can't even make it to the second place. So they are out of the World Cup. They can't go anywhere. Comoros 15. South Africa Republic 5. Chad 1. So Ghana on 22 points. That's quite impressive. So far, Ghana has dropped just 5 points so far in the tournament. On Sunday, they play against Comoros. And we'll be hoping that they can get a win. So, Hansen, win for the Black Stars. Are we at the World Cup 2026?
Mecca say you qualify. If you look at Oshe tiebreakers now, my call FIFA website, you know, menya clear.
It's not head to head first,
but the machine no.
Goal difference.
Yeah, goal difference there first. Now, goal difference no +8, which means there has to be an 8 goal swing for us not to qualify. And I don't see that happening.
Are you sure?
I don't see that happening. 8 goal swings in there.
So 4, we lose by 4,
and then
they win by 4.
2. No, 8 goal swings. The difference must be 2. Yes. So if you lose by 4,
and they win by 4,
if you lose by 4, they have to win by 2.
No, if we lose by 4, then
it means 4. It has to be
4. Yeah, 8. Yeah, so 4.
So the swing has to be 8.
8. Yeah.
So 4 plus 4. Yeah, 8. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. I don't even think we'll lose on Sunday. Because mood now the stadium more Sunday now. A bit more of celebration than anything. The boys know, they know what's at stake. Of course, at the back of their mind, no, they will feel say we are almost there. So they may go into the game with a little bit of a relaxed mindset, say like a must-win game. So the pressures are different, and that's why sometimes you can be caught off guard. But I don't also think say we'll be caught off guard so much so say we will lose the game by 4 goals. I'm not even contemplating say hey they will lose by 1 goal and now 2 goal be 2. No, I don't think that will happen. The Park Bayama on Sunday, Park Bayama. Even though popular stand 50 cities, you know.
Bayama.
Park Bayama.
Wow.
Park Bayama, and I think that the players will feed into that. But I was saying about boys Nabaso because after the AFCON embarrassment, you know, they received a lot of flack. And rightfully so. But Omama and Rambo Mabim for the World Cup qualifiers. And Ghana, Yabon Komo, and Obibisa say, our mindset of Modebo AFCON, no, and mindset of Modebo a World Cup qualifier because ABR they are more interested in going to the World Cup than the AFCON.
You believe that?
No. It doesn't happen like that. It just so happens that AFCON qualifiers, I don't think say any player, be it Kudu, Semenyo, Jordan, but go into a qualifier thinking say, oh we are AFCON. I remember the soft qualifiers we are a World Cup. I mean because I want to go to the World Cup. I don't think any player goes into a game with that such mentality. Mind you, among your professionals, professionals, they are doing a professional job. It just so happens say, for one reason or the other, AFCON qualifiers, but I think say they were able to use the failure of the AFCON as a motivation to sort of appease Ghanaians with the World Cup. Now, before World Cup, I'm warning that I say. World Cup we dey yes omo no mo bo ako omo bo ama man na ako enti omo ma omo agenda ho and I think they've heeded to the advice. I think we have to give them a lot of credit. Team Ninya there we bash them until when they do well we have to give them the credit. And on the back of I don't know whether I can bring in the Asari issue and I say, on the back of Asari issue. Yeah. I think people are being unfair to the guy. Osha and I would say excuses amount for Emana. Say bomb baniso. We are saying say bomb baniso as though say any fault. Any fault. If he's able to organize the defense well, not bomb baniso. A plus to him as a goalkeeper.
Okay.
Now, if the coach so had to me set the team up to limit the opposition from making incursions into our final 10 and into our in our goal area, I think say a lot of credit too must go to the coach. Okay. We cannot in one breath say coach in yade yam pamano, and in the same breath we are saying say the team is not conceding shots because it is the coach's
something is in that.
It is the coach's status that will prevent or limit the opponent from attacking your goal area. So if shots ball on quiet so ball on keeper no so it means that the coach must be doing something well. It means that the players are doing something right. It means that goalkeeper no yes something right. How then do you say boss on corner so and you cannot really say or yade and yade. We've seen instances what people don't realize say ball on so that is when it's very dangerous because am will lose concentration. Exactly. And see the slightest chance now to make sure but ball taba or so that you're active, you're always attention here sharp, and see for him to be able to react when he's been idle for a long time, no crampo, it's a plus for a goalkeeper because a lot of goalkeepers will lose concentration because they'll be relaxed. Ball bad so and to relax. Ball bad so no. Sometimes it's not reactive enough, but we don't see that with Asare. So I think it's very very unfair. I don't think say while that pole na say ball on corner so e beka so nya dey nti ensesa no. I think people are saying this mainly because a local based players coming from our league. I think it's about time we have to respect our own. Give Crawford a credit. Look at Prince. When Prince came on yesterday, when you had a lot of time to do, but when he touches now that you could see. And this morning I was listening to Henry. Henry say even after the first training in Ukraine, the players in the team, they took a liking to him. He gained their respect. Or Momo who said, only because it's just a local player and they are trying to fill a local slot. But it was there on merit. It was there because we are there. And I think these are opportunities are ABA, Emma, local players. So when they get these opportunities, we have to support them. We have to when they do wrong, people criticize them and call them out. That's fine, but you cannot just call him out. You cannot just call him out for the sake of it. Say, "Bon, corner." So say this. I think it's really unfair. And on Otuado, so people want him out.
You think so?
Oh, people want him out.
Is there an agenda?
An agenda. Amount for a push with the excuse on yard.
Wow.
The same with Asare. Onyade Yamani Juma KPIs now 2. Bako qualify for the AFCON. Bako qualify for the World Cup. AFCON no failure.
But the World Cup is
permanent. I was like Asatam na permanent. Yeah, permanent no making amends for the World Cup.
Yeah.
So the Siano permanent on what basis now the permanent. And then partner original so they are permanent. Say Ejuma Eda na nim no on to me nyana. Ejuma o diamond se Siano why. So what basis like I say Ejuma done known to me.
But the numbers not speaking for itself because World Cup qualifiers on Lusu game. Just a draw against Chad.
I shot 22
goals in that game. Just 6.
So basis near then I will say opponents now no more nya there and answer then. On what basis are you going to sack and say he's going to meet big boys at the World Cup and he committee big boys now on so then why did he employ me in the first place?
Okay.
Why did he employ me in the first place?
Okay. But I say, that's Alfred Hansen yet in Canada. Maybe I read the Enchibiano, maybe phone lines na Ghana for so in your queen, and so I share on my J on and draft Black Stars game on my boy, to be winning by 5-0. Felix Robert,
yes, of course.
You have always insisted say the coach should go. I don't know why, but yesterday we won convincingly, and as we speak, we are just. I don't know, just a draw, a point away from the World Cup.
And like I said on the watch party, kudos to the coach, kudos to the technical team, kudos to the players. Everybody involved needs to be given the credit for booking us qualification. My idea, and you don't want to say you ticket, but it doesn't also atone for the fact that my uncle Afcon.
I thought this is the bigger fish.
Forget about the bigger fish. Fish beer or a punum. Important.
No. It depends on the way you catch up.
Yes,
Panla and tuna is not the same thing.
What are you saying?
Panla and tuna is not the same thing.
See, so you see, you might like Panla, you might somebody.
So you would have preferred the AFCON to the World Cup.
I'm not saying that. Obi also Panla is
by the absence of good, bad is accepted.
It is not in the absence. When Ura Epomuse Uko Chinama, you don't determine which name comes into your net. Utu net now, there will be another thing. Oche, you understand?
Yes. And we call the World Cup.
You understand? Do you know how AFCON would have helped us at the World Cup?
No, but let's put this. Let's put this. Beba Felix, which one would have been more grievous? Sir, wait. Sir, we failed. We qualified for the AFCON, and as we speak, we failed to qualify for the World Cup. Would we have been content, or we failing to qualify for the AFCON, but rather going to which one? We know there could have been two for us, but unfortunately we missed out on one. But which one would have been more grievous for us?
Chief.
Which one would you rather have?
Chief, I don't want you to ask me that question.
Which one? See, the moderators.
No. It is the thing. As Ghana, when it comes to qualification,
it's the barest minimum.
We should be qualifying for every particular tournament on the
continent.
But
now we failed.
On the continent first. In the World Cup. That's what I'm saying. If you even look at the group we find ourselves in the AFCON qualifier, that should have been the easiest.
AFCON was a massive failure.
You understand? And I blame the coach for that. Okay. I'll give him credit because he learned on the job. See, let's not kid ourselves. Otuado is inexperienced.
Oh,
but I'm coming.
Still,
I'm coming. Inexperienced. But sometimes, when you get opportunity, you learn on the job. The reason why I'm calling for him not to go to the World Cup is I've seen Otuado at the World Cup before, and I wasn't convinced. That is my opinion.
But you said he's learning on the job.
Yes, he's learning on the job.
So someone has been there before.
So I'm coming. By the World Cup stage, it is not time for Matra and Makwe.
But people go there to learn. Which is your point?
Go there. The people that go there.
But haven't we seen coaches make their debuts at the World Cup? Why did Gregory start?
I'm coming. Coaches make their debut at the World Cup, but before they get to that particular competition, they have set standard on other competition before they get to that standard. You understand? See, it is my opinion. I don't think Otuado is good enough to lead us at the World Cup. There are some coaches who are good on the continent. See, Otuado is not better than Joachim Low. He's not better than our own.
But Joachim Low is a World Cup winning coach. How do you make these comparisons?
I'm talking. You're asking. I know you asked me options. I'm telling you, coach. He's not better than Hervé Renard. He's not better than Kwesi Appiah.
How many times has Hervé Renard gone to the World Cup?
But we saw his performance.
How many times? Because
how many saw what he did at the World Cup with a smaller team like Saudi.
They only won one game. That was all.
It is not about the only one game.
But that was the same performance.
Look at the caliber of material you had.
Which caliber? Which
material? Caliber of material you had now.
You had a better team than Uruguay, or you had a better team than Portugal. Which one? No, which one? If you're looking at the quality, be objective. Which one did you have? Did you have a better team than Portugal?
We should have qualified from that group together with Portugal. We should have. What are you saying?
At the sense of Uruguay.
Of course.
Two-time world champion.
What is two-time world champion? Oh, 4 times to crowd struggle because you go with your African tournament Zuku coaches. See, Otuado doesn't have the experience. Okay. The kind of players that we have, the performance of Ghanaian players in Europe at the World Cup, we need an A. See, Ghana is an A-listed national team.
But what's the guarantee?
That what?
That the coaches or the coach that A-listed coach you are talking about will get us to where we want to be.
Oh, what are you saying?
Oh, but what's the guarantee? That's the question.
If you are an MD of a company or head of HR and you are recruiting people, you should have your criteria. The FA, when they wanted to recruit a coach, brought out their own criteria. Criteria no buy and no follow it. If the FA had followed their own criteria, Otuado on your Ghana coach.
But we are going to the World Cup.
It is not, but we are going to the. But we failed to go to AFCON as well. That is what I'm saying. So if I'm giving him credit, if I'm giving the technical team credit, for failure for qualifying to the World Cup. I'm going to take blame also for not going.
But they made amendment.
It is not any amendment. Ghana Blasters.
This is spilled milk. This is spilled milk. You are crying over.
What is spilled? No, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, sir. We can still punish him for his failure not qualifying to the
AFCON. Felix, if Otto had qualified for the AFCON and had qualified for the World Cup, would he still have called for his head?
I would have. I would have called for his head based on their performances. No, but I think, sir, I look at what he's even done in this, even the World Cup qualifiers. There were some matches weren't convincing.
But it doesn't matter. You won.
I'm coming. It is not about we won, Josiah. It is not about we won.
Can you go back and tell us the games you thought were not convincing?
The most important thing is qualification. But I'm also looking at, you see, you know what you are doing? No. The same way people are even accusing or they don't like the fact that Benjamin Asari is still in post. He's not conceding, no. But people are saying,
it's the same thing you are doing.
Thank you.
It's the same thing you are doing, no.
Thank you. So it's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. I am doing the same thing. I'm giving you my reasons. Those people too are also stating their reasons. So allow me to learn. If he is good enough, we should have qualified for both the AFCON and the World Cup. That is the thing. And sometimes, even when it comes to the World Cup qualifiers, I can tell you for a fact, I don't want to take some of the credit away from, but the players also knew that they needed to qualify to the World Cup because they failed to qualify.
So now it's the players, it's not even the
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't give all the credit to Addo. No, I can't give all the credit to him. Because the kind of players that we have, let me tell you something. The kind of players that we have in the group that we had at the AFCON, we should have easily qualified for that. And we were even in the World Cup qualifier, the group that we were in, Mali, Madagascar, Chad, Comoros. It was a must that we would qualify.
But these guys were beating you. That's the point.
2 years ago, these guys were beating us.
I'm coming. We were losing because we were not doing the right thing. We were losing because we were not doing the right thing.
And then the coach is doing the right thing.
And I'm telling you that the coach that is in now, Addo, at this particular point, he hasn't impressed me.
You, Felix, okay, you mean he has not impressed you?
Yes, but I'm talking for myself.
But wait, I'm coming. Okay, let me.
What did your minister say? Your minister said.
But just because the minister said it, it's his opinion as just like any average Ghanaian.
So it is his opinion, and I'm also.
So these are his records, Coach Otuado's records in the World Cup qualifiers.
Forget about records, but
that's why I asked you to give us the games you think were not impressive enough.
Were you impressed with the Mali game? Were you impressed with the Chad game?
The Mali game that we won.
You won was a
home game.
I'm talking about the home game.
So how many games now? So 7 games, and those were the games you were not impressed.
7 out of 2.
2 out of 7.
I wasn't impressed. Go back to the AFCON games. Were you impressed in the Niger game? Were you impressed in the Angola game?
That's what we said.
That is spilled milk. You failed to qualify from an AFCON group where countries that are orphans, countries that didn't play at home, you failed to qualify against them. What are you saying?
But no, he's made amends. I don't understand. Why are you so?
Coach, you know good.
The same coach that is taking you to
Forget about the same coach. The players also played a huge part.
But why is it that when we fail, you only mention the coach? But Felix, you have been unfair, honestly.
I gave him credit.
You only blame him when we lost. You blame him that we couldn't qualify. But now you never mentioned the players.
When we went to Chad and Drew, I told you that forget about Otuado. I was very disappointed in the players, and I made reference to the fact that they played the Chad game as if they were playing their Monday Stars at Baoleshi. Didn't I tell you that? They played the game as if there was nothing at stake. I gave it to the players. And I even mentioned individual players. Yesterday, when I told you I've been complaining about Gideon Mensah. But yesterday, I had a very good game. Yesterday,
one out of how many games?
Yesterday, I spent almost 5 minutes talking about how good Partey is and how Ghana can do without Partey. I spoke about it. And I went further and I was telling you that it is very, very important for the foreign-based players to help the local-based players. And now I share for Prince. I told you that at least by 70th minute we should be scoring 4 goals, and it happened. And after the 4th goal, I want to see Prince Owusu in because sometimes we also need to write good stories about the player. 3 years ago, no about Santimai. He went to Koforidua Association, came to Okoro United, then Midiema, and then on his birthday, Obo Blasters. It's a fine story. But say Ankaya and share 4 goals now. Now by
so carrying to the coach say share 4 goals no.
I give him credit for even qualification, but I feel say Charlie standard. No.
Which standard?
No, let me tell you something, Josiah. Let me tell you something. In life, you all strive for standard.
Of course.
But you also believe, say, do some level there. You need to up your game.
Let me ask you a question. How prudent will it be that the same set of players, this is the best players we have, this is the best crop of players we have for the World Cup. So after this qualification, this is the AFCON or the World Cup qualifiers. How different is the qualifiers from the World Cup itself? That we feel, say, after using the same set of players to qualify, we would need to upgrade on the squad.
We need to upgrade on what?
The squad we have. Because this, you are telling me every level deserves or comes with what the requirement, its requirement.
First of all, I told you, say, the players shouldn't feel entitled, say, my ball qualifiers are my Ghana. And Team World Cup.
But why are you about qualifiers?
No. The fact say Ube Boma ye qualify ye no. It is not a guarantee.
But what should be the guarantee?
What are you saying?
What you have?
They say our form all qualifies. World Cup terminals will form a DP.
What qualifies? What are you saying?
Form a DP because World Cup is in a year's time. But then
it's in the next 10 months.
Tell you something.
Yes, does that DP?
So if Thomas Partey's form dips, he's not going to the World Cup.
Form a DP.
Let me open the line. Let me announce my phone lines.
Jose, you sit here. If for instance they say there's an upcoming Asian friendlies. Japan, Korea. Let's say prior to the World Cup, to have about 6 friendly matches. Now we lose 5-5. Would you call for a sack? Or you say
why would I call for a sack? Because these are friendly games.
These are what?
Friendly games. Why would I call for a sack?
Now friendly, Nikra no.
Ask me. Forget football. Normal corporate world. Your employer, your more KPIs. First KPI, no meeting. They gave you another chance. The second PI, you met it. And then the boss will say, because you didn't meet the first KPI,
I'm sacking you.
Okay. Would that be fair, dismissal?
So I'm coming. I can compare both KPIs. Now me say, oh, ABR, you met some target in the second KPI, but there is an upgrade or a level I per se echo. But me sure what first
where level you won't go. That's where level you go.
The World Cup is a different level.
There's no 550.
The World Cup is a different level.
0551 Let me announce
Ghana League. Felix, when you come to the Premier,
see, there's the same players that played there. Felix, I'm coming. Felix, let me go to the full lines.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Fedi. Yami Adum now swear.
I'm Mr. Konko, Epiapem, the friend Big Joe.
Okay, Big Joe, Manonkwe.
Mpamcho, my nina.
Yeah, that's
it. One is a way. After the beer, I will be bar at your son ever. It is so bonsoir at the I will be never. It is 99 soon said. Now, I players, no. On my own say. We don't qualify. I got a best fire more. Can I put it one or two here? Now we qualify. It's no magic on Mono. I must say the question is, Momo Pamano, because why you be? Why you be plant? Young nature, and I say, Pobia Canon. Yeah, man, I get Mano.
Okay.
And I say that could talk of what something in the Martin.
Okay.
It's here, Congo Funia, and a sketchy. Oh, Congo.
Pachu.
Come on.
Yeah, that's a Big Joe. Say also a friend. Anybody about yeah, that's yepa 0550055522 0551598321. Your lines now. Ain't you also friend? Let's check what you. Hello.
Hello, Mark.
Pachu, NY ni Josani.
Okay. Me Pachu say bibi aboko there.
Yeah, me adum bibi aboko. So who here?
O cheda mpanya ko panti ase.
Yeah, me ase. Mo adonkwe.
Marembo midiansa.
Okay, Bodhi.
But very action boy Pampa Lupa all the way inside Kentampo, center of Ghana, Bunu is to precise a whole enemy and Anupai, Mamicha, and no panel and no production team, United, one of Mutia Max, Max TV, and the Anupai. Anupai, so you need Adje, or my Ghana, also Ghana, you know, anywhere. Nani NG, Nina, and the sense and no, as Sante Kotoko, 18 Kunim, and romantic by me to meet Dia Pama, me, intimate as Sante Kotoko, a Karizito, me Bonabasi, Pasanso, and a Ghana Blaster, and Ramo, and 5 goes of Gum say, my Nia James, me from Sabato, and Co Yanka, or more Eblin, friends and coach, by Echo Yede, except for that I am Bonabas, and never. Next time, no, on to me and born home body.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Pacho, yeah, that's it. Oh, that's not. Hello, yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
No, wait, the mobile, my Montam Kufudia.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. We feeding out to Max FM.
Max, the one,
yeah, you mean sure.
Meet him, Majuma, taxi driver.
Yeah, there we are.
Jeda yamo blasa baso yame no mo yade na emmom Ghana ye GTV no yame nkuri no mo nyade ma na nyefe eno ye bo blasa bo ni friends kan Cameroon saying for born no yima ye
eno de ye beka ho asom later yanka Black Stars was yanka Black Stars was why Mr. Odi yanka Black Stars
ye bo boys na baso ma yade say ya friends say Africa yentimi an qualify na ka world cup so bi an qualify and ngasi de man but boys no ma yade na emu de me be kan de na me emu ko world cup no ye ko di agro ho no mo ye ne Central Africa fo nkobo ye ne ugo ye bituma ko sia Argentina ne o ma makeka no into the same pen for ye nya coach here and the selection ayi adwuma ye mpamo no but ye also oka no ho na o sua de into the same pen for ye ko world cup ye pomu chombe ye mpese be ko gu won say a friend say African cup ne ko boy ye no into the from mo coach enka uto adwo ho na ye ko world cup ne ko fefe na fe so me kotoko eno aso omo bob go e ma mani di ye pa abo ye se ba se kakayo team no mo nyina ye
okay, also Nyami inshallah. Your phone lines now still active. Also with your hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm Nana Mwako ni Mekasese Ashamani Tangita.
Oh, Nana Mwako. Yankwe, Nana Mwako.
You. On say, performance of the players this is here, yeah. Once you see, I won't check Kasakasa when you fine, will be a fine. Earlier on, and can you start to say, the Sabi, the idea one, not be a manner, and can be a young and qualify for AFCON. The captain, my Jordan, the dada, and Captain, of course, him say, previous years, you share your mark captain based on years I will do national team. And I him say, we did the free Jordan, and then next year, and go see the man. But all the same, Abwa and then Nkabumaba and Obian Timin can't tell me say players, there are problems camp and as you say. The Nyamiasi and the players in this was they are qualified. Never are qualified. We only say FIFA or the goals first and sign a head to head. Goals you beat your head to head, you beat your Montina. Where a party match here.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Nana Mwako from Gito Aluminium Enterprise and also any way by course no bad about.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
My name is Na, calling from Abusokai.
Now from Abusokai. Now let's hear from you.
Okay. I want to ask Mr. Felix.
Ask Mr. Felix.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Felix is here. He's listening.
The person in the sign say, "You know na one a drone no. Na a drone kama ya di honey begu nenu na ye yifi ho na ya di more befufra e be ne de na." We all learn from our mistakes. It is a next coach I mistake. The first one or boy and one qualify. What's nasi acquire any homework. By any year, young one abasu. True. A country ben or bass or bebo or bass or baby agro. Everybody came to saw they qualify.
Yeah, sure.
There's one thing I know about football. There are three things. One, if either you win. Two, you draw. The third one, you lose. So it's a game of chance. I don't think that countries now coming. They came here to play. They didn't come to play.
Yeah.
They just came to play ball.
Definitely.
It is also say who country is the best. Or this also say also there so is the best.
That's true. Nah.
The way we talk and talk about coaches, let's change them. Let's change them now. Obiabe boabo obiano. On the left to the right. Now I can say me before on that one.
Thank you very much, Nah. Thank you. That's a profound submission. Yeah, that's also the Abba. Allow Felix to even say no. Felix. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I'm enjoying the show, and I want to, also share my sentiments.
Oh, sure. Sure. You can. Please, your name first and where you are calling from.
Okay, so I'm Michael calling from La Paz.
Okay, Michael, let's hear from you.
Okay, so I would first of all I want to say a very big congratulations to Benjamin Asari. I think he's kind of putting some kind of light or shining some kind of light on the local players. He's standing in for all the local players and all the local goalkeepers we have in the system. But it's quite unfortunate today. The conversation is around he's being lucky in the pool, balls are not coming on him. I mean, the guy is organizing the back four very well. Do we raise these conversations when the professional, let me say professional because these Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man U goalkeepers are performing? Do we say they are not being tested enough? Do we raise this argument? No, we don't. Do we say they are being lucky? No, we don't. So why is it that Benjamin Asari, we are coming up with these kind of arguments? We should rather encourage him. And someone is also saying that he almost made a mistake yesterday by dribbling a striker. It's part of football. Onana does this every day. All the top goalkeepers have been doing it. So why is that when Benjamin Asari is doing it, it's a big deal?
Sure.
No, we should rather encourage him. He's being confident enough. He's doing great. Let's encourage him than talking about these things. So
thank you very
big ups to Black Stars and big ups to all the supporters who went out there to support them.
Thank you very much, Michael from La Paz, for your submission. Hello? Hello? Okay, into also Ubetia Fre Edwodiaba 0550055522. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Me can say free as I'm from Da Costa.
Okay, Da Costa Uncle.
No question me Mama Yemo Ghana Black Star players in Basso. Na Yemo coach in Basso. But you say, oh my idea, as a minia. It is a penimuna only a colabia, you are only an wabuno. Wabuno is from one treasure over what they are. Mistress, Momo March, you get them emblem because that you last season, no boy, Unyamia Dumkrani, Punya Zango, Momo. Maybe a father is no, but me show on crime. The Sabia, when we do a ball and I don't know. Captain Bia, yes, sir. And Yadia, we are ever back, and Yadia, was the con was the semester players and we come out. Okay. When you said the homo outside our homo yellow. When you pay a gun, so take the Yena, the support ones are now a black star, so I persuade you. When you post your own also.
Okay, yes, so yeah, that's say, refresh bit you have one more caller, Yemfa Bako Enka. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Pacho, can you please turn down the volume of your set, please? We are receiving feedback here, please. Right. Okay. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
Hello. Now you can hear.
But have you turned down the volume of your set?
Yes, please.
Okay, you can speak now.
Me Pacho say. Yes, started this year call World Cup and yen no free abedi time.
Okay.
Now your Maya Quine near fuck coaches a cassia autofista mubibria bet try. One thing I've realized or any Ghanaian journalists and now say, yea, now you walk Ghana and only say, Nipan beside it on no born crowd abubidana. I getting me, so if something is going on Nipan born homodeka, we should praise the person near Kennedy, near Manning calling. Oh, that's what see the only panel or Tiono or Casano. I think so.
But you're afraid of Felix. You're afraid of Felix Rubat. Felix
Rubat.
Yeah.
Oh, you're very fast, but CBOC passes some comments now. Oh, yes, we should sack him. Oh.
Okay. That's it. Oh, yeah, your last caller. An eventful show today, the Thursday edition of the Basketball Spark. From 10 to 12, now you were live on Max TV. The show started at 9. So, thanks to Alfred Hansen, thanks to the best sports data analyst in the country, Felix Rumak, who is an auntie. Utuado, thanks to the boy who led production. There's Regan over here. There's Mrs. Aluti, or Miss Aluti also over here. And then also now, what MCR? Pato MCR, and also Michael Mate, and all the guys over there. Danny, and the rest. On behalf of the Abigail are also part of it. Yeah. So for myself and the production crew, yes, that's say only we feed to Max TV, Max FM for this edition of the Sports Park at 3 p.m. Fatu Max TV because Sports Daily Basso. The Sports Daily and yeah, come Morocco to I got 3 Black Stars in common. What be that? And what we drew Ghana into on Sports Daily and then you better 3 Black Stars also and come. Yeah, that's only we feed to bye.
And I therefore had our election. Asamoah with a massive support. Baby Dad is still Baby Dad. Baby Dad is still Baby Dad. I want to have a baby too. Alexander Juku here. Juku Sababa Bedra has said. For Ghana, just wait for them. Jordan, are you the captain? The captain, Jordan, are you with the supporters? Signing autographs. Jordan, are you not signing autographs? Excuse me. Jordan, are you Capito? Oh, no, that's how we're all signed. All signed autographs to have a break. Jordan, hey, our symbol. The goalkeeper, Benjamin Asari, taking selfies to the supporters. And of course, what I say. I need some. I want to say, Ghana, that's the team manager. I mean, the shadow here. Team manager, all on that tablet. technical director of Ghana Football Association. On a celebrate supporters in the session we have. On one side, and we have to. Technical director.
Arrival at their hotel premises. That is the deputy. Head coach. Honorable Drew. So the technical director of the Ghana Football Association. And then the team manager. And these are the players coming out one by one. Atisige. Atisige coming. Mohamed Kudus. Mohamed Kudus, the Thomas Partey, Antoine Semenyo. Thomas Partey here, Antoine Semenyo. Benjamin Asari, the Baby Jets. Asamoah Asamoah Benjamin Asari. These are all the players. And of course, the head coach himself, Coach Utado. And also Ababa Bedru. Salis. And then they go the kind. Sibo. The darling boy. And also Ababa Bedru. You can see. The doctor, Dr. Pambo, yeah. Doc, you're welcome. Alidu Sedu, or also PM Hasi. Alidu Sedu, Sababi. And Elisha also here. And the captain himself, Jordan, are you? Jordan, here. Jacob, here. Patai Sharaku here. Baby Jets. Patai Sharaku here.
Welcome to another episode of Talking Legal with Templars. My name is Olufemi Oyewole. I'm the Senior Advocate of Nigeria. I'm a partner in the Dispute Resolution and Arbitration Practice Group at Templars. Today is an interesting episode of Talking Legal because I have 3 of my brother Silks here with me. It's the first time we're doing this at 10+. Welcome, Leonard Silks. Just beside me, I have Adewale Atake, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Wale heads our Dispute Resolution and Arbitration Practice Group. Next to him is Godwin Omwaka, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Godwin sits in our Dispute Resolution and Arbitration Practice Group. And finally, I have Inam Wilson, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Inam heads our Labor and Employment Practice Group. He also heads our Aviation and Maritime Practice Group. Thank you, Leonard Silks. Today, we'll be discussing various interesting areas of law, starting from stabilization and the arbitrability of tax disputes. We'll also discuss issues arising from investor-state disputes, as well as the new world of work, and finally, insolvency. I'll start with my brother Sekwale. Where there's been a controversy surrounding the issue of arbitrability of tax disputes. Can you talk us through